Alrighty then, hello once again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back to some more of NASCAR Heat 3 Season Mode. And today, we are going into the next round of the chase. 6 trucks enter, only 4 escape. Only 4. The majority of them escape. Yes. We're going to 3 races today, Martinsville, Texas, and Phoenix. I'm hoping that I just win Martinsville, but I'm not exactly going to hedge my bets on that. But the good news is that, we've got some bonus points. We are 12 points ahead of the cutoff, ahead of 5th place John under Nemechek. We're 14 points. 12 points. I literally just said 12, and I tried to do the math again, and then got it wrong, because I'm an idiot. But yes, 14, 12! Kamikaze, the number is 12! 12 points ahead. We're looking good, though. We got a lot of bonus points, and we're going to Martinsville, which should hopefully be good, and hopefully I qualify better here this time than I did earlier in the season. And then we win this race, and we're already into the next round. Best case scenario, because I have no idea how Phoenix is going to go. Texas, we're going to have a top 5 run, but probably not win. And this is interesting that the Martinsville race is the Texas Roadhouse 200, and the Texas race is not the Texas Roadhouse 200. The Texas race, that's literally the week after this. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking. Yeah, so at this point, Corbin ran his final race of 2018 at Talladega. Absolutely fucking tragic. Absolutely fucking tragic. So I really don't have any more anecdotes for this season. I mean, I have a couple. But there is one thing that I want to say. There is one thing that I want to say that I really haven't made clear over the course of this playthrough, is that just how much I appreciate that Corbin was put in this game. Into any game. Into Heat 2, 3, or 4. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, you're telling me that a random backmarker Truck Series driver who just so happened to stumble into being my favorite NASCAR driver potentially of all time, you're telling me that he is going to have an entry in the NASCAR video games. We did qualify better, but not by much. That felt like a really good lap, too. That's really annoying. Probably the worst qualifying driver of all the chase drivers. Max McLaughlin on the pole at Martinsville. Sure. Very average this game behavior right there. What? Okay, Kraft and failed tech. Sucks to suck. Pole winner, Max McLaughlin is starting up front. Sure. Yeah, no, like, at no other point in NASCAR history would some random backmarker Truck Series driver be included in a NASCAR game. Like, there's only probably 10 total games that even included the Truck Series. Not counting, I'm not counting, NR 2003 PWF. I'm not counting, that kind of NASCAR game. I'm counting, the console games. Specifically. Oh, God. We are getting taken on the inside. That's not sexy in the slightest. Can I get out in front of your bitch ass? Oh, overdriving the corners. Yeah, get fucked, Coughlin. That's what you get. Alright, into this corner. Ooh. Son of a bitch, trying to bump me. You know that I have schooled you. And now you're spurting out. I don't know. Yeah, man, it's absolutely insane to think. Absolutely insane to think that Corbin is a part of any of these games, let alone in 3 of them. Like, I bitch all the time about how they picked a terrible paint scheme for him in Heat 4, but fuck, at least they put him in the game. I guess they heard me. I guess 704 heard me, and they were like, oh, you don't like his paint game? Okay, well, I guess we just won't put him in the game then. What do you think about that, bitch? Yeah. 704 Games CEO Bernie Sanders. Tongue lashes Kamikaze Games. That's a fucking sentence. Anyway, as always, we're going to need to use pit strategy to get to the lead, but I'd say we're still pretty lickety-split speedy. I'm pretty happy with the pace of this. I probably could have loosened it more, but like, man, and I forgot that Martinsville didn't have lights. I forgot Martinsville didn't have lights. Like, this is so on to me to see a Martinsville race taking place during the day. It's been so long since we've had a normal Martinsville weekend. Because all of the races are always taking place at night now, especially in the Truck Series. All the Truck Series Martinsville races, this one especially, during the chase, have just happened at night. It's like, just by default. They don't even bother to put them, they don't even bother to schedule them during the day. Oh my goodness, we are not going to win this race if I'm doing shit like that. Boy, we are not going to be winning this race if I am just blowing turns for no reason. Alright, well that's a fat 10th place. P10. 1 stage point. Count them. 1 stage point. Very cool indeed. Alright, boy, there is people in the back pitting. We could pit now and take 4 tires. We could pit now and take 4 tires. And then, yeah. And then we take like 2 or stay out. There we go. That's my master plan. Alright, putting myself into traffic in this game. Like, putting myself into traffic in a 704 Games entry to NASCAR. Very fucking elite strategy. Oh boy, just leaving the inside wide fucking open. Okay, that's Joe Nemechek, not John Hunter. The finishing position of John Hunter is the... Oh dear fucking God, Joe! Fuck me, Joe! Calm down, motherfucker! What was that? Dude, I have been steamrolled by Joe Nemechek of all fucking people in the start and park truck. Park the fucking truck, Joe. What is wrong with you? I am the points leader, and you are fucking motorboating my titties for no reason. The fuck was that, dude? That was insanity. You know what? We probably can make it on fuel, actually. We probably will be able to save enough to make it to the end. Because we're saving like we're saving like half a lap per lap. It's like, we're really saving that much. Like, these guys are gonna have to pit, and then when they do, I will not pit, and we will be in the lead, and everything will be wonderful. Yeah, look at that. I have 95% on aero. The rear of the truck is damaged because Joe Nemechek tried to murder me. But you can see up there, John Hunter. John Hunter's outside the top 10. You can see him all the way up there in the couple of trucks ahead. So, like, there's a reason. Joe's out here. Joe's out here evening the odds. This is some fucking Jimmy Smith level shit. So something that I've been grappling with ever since Mark Martin's actual retirement is like how much, you know, just basically everything. Just how miserable the entirety of my time as a NASCAR fan was. Just from start to finish, it was nothing but suffering, and then the suffering continued even after. Even after. Like, it only got worse. It somehow got fucking worse after 2020. In places, some good things happened. Very, very, very fucking few, but some good things. The majority of things were bad. Namely from this fucking goddamn bag sack of fucking shit that I'm passing. But like, there's the thing that I know that I listened to the Mark Martin podcast when that happened, like, you know, 5 fucking years ago at this point. And basically he said that, oh, you know, I never won the things that I wanted to win. like the Daytona 500 or a championship, but you see, I don't actually care. I don't actually care because I would rather be the guy that won like 10 races in a season instead of winning the championship, because there's a champion every year, but only occasionally do you get 10 wins in a season. And that sounds like pure cope. If I'm 100% fucking honest, that sounds like cope. And not the Derek kind of cope. Yeah, I don't need to pit. Max McLaughlin continues to lead, by the way. I believe he has swept the stages. I'm pretty sure I can win this race. I'm pretty sure we can make it on fuel. Yeah, we can make it on fuel easily. All right, staying out and getting the lead. We just need to survive. So we need to survive and not fucking die and not get past. Okay. 2 things we need to do. A, don't die. B, don't get past. Let's do it. Just a game of survival. All right, here we go. But yeah, it seems like pure cope. But then I kind of think back and like reflect, like, I still, to this day, really am not over Mark Martin retiring. Because I think the biggest thing is that I never got to experience him in his prime, unless you count 2009, in which case it was still nothing but pure disappointment. You know? But like, I never saw Mark Martin win a cup race live until the 2009 Phoenix race. Because we were so fucking poor that we didn't have cable. We didn't have TV. We didn't even get cable, what, until I was 6? My grandma had cable, but, like, I wasn't really watching NASCAR then. I didn't really understand the concept of NASCAR being on Sundays. And, like, I was too busy, like, enjoying not being at school to watch NASCAR. Especially at my grandma's. She was too busy watching fucking Jeopardy every day. But, yeah, like... So, like, I never, I mean, I really probably didn't have much of a chance, because I would have been able to watch him maybe win the 2002 Coke 600. That was, like, what, his only win in 2002, right? That was May 2002. That was the best summer of my life, I will say that much. Best summer of my life. May in the summer of 2002, right before I had to start going to school. I got tons of video footage of me from that year, but, no, I was too busy having fun as a child to watch NASCAR in 2002. Especially that summer. And even if I did, I wouldn't remember a fucking lick of it. But, then 2003 came, and Mark was awful in 2003. Then 2004, he won Dover in 2004. By then, by 2004, we were still... I didn't even have TV in my bedroom by then. I don't think we were really watching it either. What would that have been? That would have been like June of 2004. We would have been... What were we doing? Actually, that is a good question. I think we still lived in that shithole house. I don't know, man. I didn't see him win Kansas in 2005. I don't know where else he won in 2004. I think he had 2 wins in 2004. I'm not sure. But yeah, I didn't see him win Kansas in 2005. I saw him win a Busch race. Wasn't very fucking exciting. Oh dear, Brett's coming. He wants to lock into the next round too. We are saving fuel somewhat. We should be saving enough to make it to the end, but... Yeah, okay, there's someone pitting up here. Oh boy, if this goes green, we're gonna have... yeah, get fucked, Coughlin. If we go... Oh my goodness gracious, Brett is just coming in. Coming in hot. That's probably more aero damage. Holy fuck, dude. Yep, that's 94%. Don't fucking blow this corner. Okay, they're side by side behind me. That helps out a lot. So what I'm trying to say is that I never got to see Mark Martin win live for my entire childhood. And the closest that I ever came to begin before 2009 was the 2007 Daytona 500. That fucking is the worst thing. That was like... That right there was like... Wow, the complete... disillusion of everything. Like, I had suffered my entire, like, so, like, all that I had experienced in NASCAR was Jeff Gordon winning, people defending Jeff Gordon for wrecking Matt Kenseth, and Jimmy Johnson winning championships. Well, one championship at that point. Okay, this will help us save fuel to the end. That's cool. And this will help prevent lap traffic from costing me this race. Okay, we just need to survive or another restart. So basically, you know, It wasn't the most suffering, but like, all I ever knew was Mark Martin has never won a race that I've watched, and I know that the Daytona 500 is the most important race on the NASCAR schedule. And, you know something, during the red flag at the Daytona 500 in 2007, I prayed for, like, the first time ever. The first time ever, I prayed that Mark Martin would win the Daytona 500. And you know what happened? He fucking didn't. So, if anything, that was the beginning of my fall from fucking faith. Let me tell you that much. Boy fucking A howdy, I'd probably be a fucking Christian still if Mark had won the Daytona 500 after praying for it. Okay, so yes, this definitely helps us out a lot on fuel. We were actually a lot closer than I thought. Well, actually, then again, if there's a fucking green-white checkered, we're in trouble, but I'm just gonna hope that we can just survive around this track for the last couple of laps and be fine. So, but yeah, so how does this tie into Corbin Forrester? Well, the reason I brought that up is because, you know, Mark's cope about he'd rather win 10 races than win a championship. Well, you know, when you put it into fucking perspective, the fact that Corbin was in a game, the fact that Corbin had a career that lasted longer than, like, one season at all. I should be thankful for that. I should be thankful for everything that happened. I really should be. But, like, that's the most humble way that you can look at it. And it's nothing but pure cope, in my opinion. Pure, unadulterated, 100%, you know, purebred cope. It's the fact that even though Corbin's career collapsed, even though Mark Martin got screwed, every step of the fucking way, every single step of the fucking way, the entire time that I was a fan, I should be fucking thankful that I even got to experience it to begin with. And that is really the adult way of looking at shit, but it's pure cope. It's just pure cope. It really is just pure fucking cope. But no, it is the fucking way, it's the adult way to approach it. But like, did I ever expect Corbin Forrester to win a race? Absolutely not. The only track that I even thought he would have a sniff at it would be Daytona or Talladega. Like, the only way that I thought Corbin could win a race on talent would be if he fucking got a one-off start in a KBM truck. If he got a one-off race in the 51 with Rudy Fugle on the box. But then again, that's probably the only way that most people could win a truck race. Gregson being himself back there, fucking bump and run Sauter for second, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna win Martinsville and we're gonna move on to Homestead. We're going to Homestead, friends. We're going to Homestead. And I've gotten a grandfather clock for Corbin Forrester. Let's fucking go, dude. Alright. There we go. That makes this episode way easier. Way easier. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're moving on. Nemechek and Haley hurting. Wow, they are hurting bad. Wowzers. I don't think we're gonna go on and win Texas. So if Nemechek or Haley can win their way into the next round, I'd be fucking impressed. But anyway, this is great. This is very good. This is exactly how this race should have gone IRL, by the way. It would not have gone this way IRL. Motherfucker had, like, the worst short track truck you've ever seen. It was so fucking bad. We did not even get the fastest lap. Unfucking believable. Alright, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the perspective that I should have, but it's not the perspective that I do have. I would much rather Corbin have just won a fucking truck race. Even if it was a shitbag Talladega event. So anyway, yes. So here's how the points actually look. I've not led the points, like, legitimately all season, so... Well, actually, I had the bonus points. We got the points lead that way, but, like, that doesn't mean shit. Going to Texas. So, I don't know if I really learned anything that I can apply to this track. Just not getting past. Just don't get past. Forehead. Just don't get past. That's the extent of my fucking strategy there. Yeah. Man, but like you really think about it, like I sit here thinking about how can I fucking like have like a personal like actual like friend in NASCAR racing, like just to say that, like an actual like compatriot. Just to think about that and just how long it did last, just how close I actually was, how closely involved I was with the fucking team. Like, who would have ever imagined that some random kid from the fucking state of North Dakota would have such a close involvement in a NASCAR race team, as much of a shit show as it was. But like, all the pieces were there, man. We had Danny Gill. Danny Gill knows how to make a fucking super speedway car. Like, if we had Danny Gill on the box in 2019, the Run the Race truck would have made the field at Daytona. Like, we needed Danny Gill. He was a fucking elite crew chief. For plate tracks, anyway. Probably pretty good on, regular tracks, too, but, like, where where Baby Let Your Light Shine Down, his bread and butter was the plate tracks, and he built fucking trucks like you would never know, and he fucking got Jennifer Jo Cobb to qualify in the top 10 at Daytona, like, a Cobb truck qualifying top 10 at Daytona. That doesn't happen. Like, it would have been an absolute, I mean, he was so fucking good. And the truck was we got 11th. That's a very good qualifying spot. The truck was so fucking good at Talladega in 2020, man. That was, I mean, it was better than his 2019 Talladega truck. It was better. And his 2019 Talladega truck could have won if Spencer Boyd hadn't been a bitch and abandoned his ass. Oh no, Wendell Chavis failed inspection. Oh no. However will our fucking season recover with Wendell Chavis failing inspection? Alright, we're starting 10th. That's a good starting spot. On the outside, sadly. That doesn't help me very much, and Coughlin is, of course, going to block my shit all the way up the track. I guess we're going to the outside. Oh, this is exactly how Corbin destroyed this truck at Talladega, Texas. Oh, yeah! I forgot about this. Fucking, okay, so you want to know something? All Out Motorsports was not just for Corbin Forrester. Did you know that Reed fucking Wilson bought the 7 trucks points to enter into the Texas race in the fall, and he almost fucking wrecked in qualifying. Oh my goodness. I thought for a long time that was Corbin's equipment. I'm pretty sure it was not All Out Motorsports equipment. I'm pretty sure it was Reed Wilson's truck, just with the 7 number on it. And officially the team was listed as All Out Motorsports, but that's because, buying points and shit. And Reed Wilson almost fucking wrecked that truck, and I was like, oh my fucking goodness, if he'd wrecked that truck, they wouldn't have made the trip to Phoenix. Guess what? They didn't make the trip to Phoenix anyway. But, that's just how it goes. Anyway, Nemechek's up here. Nemechek is up here. He's got potential to win his way into this next round. People are adding me on Discord. Gonna get some fucking, my watch is not vibrating, though. That's nice. That's a nice change of pace for once. 5 more laps, so. Ooh! 3 wide! 3 wide action taking place in front of us. Lag spikes. All the common factors of a 704 Games NASCAR event. Ooh. Oh, contact! Nemechek is desperate. He wants to get up there, get to the lead. I guess in theory, if he won both stages in this race and next week, he can maybe point his way in. Maybe. But yeah, I haven't even mentioned that really, is that the 17 truck was not actually a David Gilliland racing truck. It was all Al Motorsports equipment. It was Corbin's equipment. They just bought the number to make the race. And that was the best truck he'd ever had. Like, by far. I remember I was watching the fucking race, and he was pulling up in the draft like nothing. Like, he was so fucking fast. Danny Gill put a fucking piece together. And then jackass fucking Sheldon Creed cleared himself off a motherfucker like he always fucking does at Talladega, wrecked the entire fucking field, destroyed the truck, and then that was it. That was the end of Corbin's career. Right there, with the best truck that he'd ever had in his career. And then just like that, just as quick as it started, it was over. Anyway, we're passing Friesen on the outside. That is curious. So yeah, basically. And then Creed went on to absolutely fucking get handed the championship in 2020. Man, that was fucking great. Boy, that was really cool and deserved. Very cool and deserved. Thank you so much, Dawson Cran, you fucking inbred. But yeah, you know, just the perfect storm. 2020 really was just the perfect storm. At times I wonder if 2020 was worse than 2018. But like, you know, everything else that happened in 2018, like, 2020 was the worst year of NASCAR. The single worst year of NASCAR. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Absolutely everything that could have happened, that was bad. Every possible bad thing happened. Like a fucking checklist. Like going down a fucking checklist. Except for Harrison Burton winning Texas. That was like the singular good thing that happened in 2020. Singular. One. Exactly. Count 'em one. Count 'em one good thing that happened in 2020. But everything else. Everything. Like a what if, like. It's like whatever deity that controls the universe was going for like a 100% speed run of the worst possible things that could happen. And he like choked it in the final hour at 2020 Texas Xfinity. Alright, self-clearing it into the lead. Very cool indeed. Very, very cool indeed. Hell yeah, dude. We're in the lead. Not for long, though, I'm assuming. Because these guys are attacking me on both sides. Both lanes are coming after my ass. And if they get past me, there's no way I'm getting back by again, so, you know. You know. Anyway. Yeah. But like everything else that happened in 2018, sure, stupidity happened in NASCAR. Sure, so there were a couple of bad races, but like everything in 2020 sucked in NASCAR. 2020 was definitely the worst NASCAR season. But like everything else that happened, like my streaming privileges being taken away in 2018 right at the start of the fucking year. My memory card dying and losing literally everything that I'd worked for ever since getting that fucking memory card. My computer dying and losing literally everything that I'd worked for since getting that computer. The worst day of my life on August 4th, 2018. Anything else bad happened in 2018 that I should fucking remember? Anything else? Oh yeah, going to a NASCAR race and seeing Allgaier lose the championship. Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Got to see Brett win though. That was nice. Spending $1,000. Spending $1,000 to see Allgaier lose the championship. That's some good shit right there. There's got to be more that happened in 2018. I got fat again. Gained a bunch of fucking weight. Went back up to 168 again after finally crossing after in 2017 finally crossing the 160 threshold and getting under 160 for the first time since, you know, I was a freshman in high school, pretty sure. Yeah, went back over to 168 again, back to the fucking permanent area of that shit. I guess I made a terrible decision to transfer out of state to another college. And that just saddled me with like twice as much debt. I actually paid that off. I paid off those loans first. I paid off the out-of-state loans first, just because, you know, they were not furloughed during the big the big bad in 2020. Yeah, my life stagnated in 2020, but like everything that was good in my life collapsed in 2018. So like, you know, I still think 2018 is worse overall for me. Oh boy, lag spiking. Lag spiking on the final lap of the stage. That's spooky. That's some spooky stuff right there. Alright, looks like we're going to win this stage. It doesn't matter. Winning this stage doesn't matter because bonus points no longer matter at Homestead. So this is what I was trying to say, is that stage wins only matter in the first round.
That's a stage win there, driver. Good job.
So, like, you know. You know. Anyway, that's the end of that stage. Everyone's pitting. Everyone's probably taking 4, if I had to guess. I'm also going to take 4, and yay, we didn't lose any spots. Woohoo! No spots lost. Yeah, this is going to be a very existential episode. I'm sorry that, like, the high-intensity, like, excitement of the chase has to be, you know, understated by my absolute existential crisis that's been taking place in my head ever since 2018, you know? But, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. Shit indeed happens. Anyway, blocking Friesen is what's happening right now. Man, Stuart Friesen won at Texas in 2023, didn't he? That is indeed a thing that happened. Like, what the fuck, dude? There's no guy that, like, truly exists in top-level equipment like Stuart Friesen. Like, he is truly just there. He truly is just at the racetrack every week. It really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that I'm just, like, nostalgic about me suffering. Because, like, just consider who I've been a fan of over the years. I started out life as a Mark Martin fan, transitioned into a Truex fan. My entire family has been lifelong Cubs fans, and I just so happened to become a fan of the Chargers via NFL 2K5, just by fucking, like, just by sheer accident. You know, I just so happened to pick the most miserable franchise in all of the NFL, to couple that with the most miserable franchise in Major League Baseball. You know, that's not like the Seattle Mariners, I guess. And just to top it all off, been a fan of Mark Martin since I could fucking talk. Yeah, wow. Just fucking... Just like, I mean, if you fucking read that, and you know, you thought, this guy must, like, actively fucking despise his own existence. He must really fucking hate himself. What is going on up here, Tanner Thorson? Ugh! Alright, Tanner Thorson pits, gets in my way and no one else's way. Here comes Nemechek with a full head of steam. We got 12 to go in the race, 6 to go on fuel. Have to imagine there's going to be a caution. Have to imagine there's going to be a caution in this race. But yeah, if you just want a little perspective on, like, why I am the way that I am and why, like, fucking misery is the only thing that I know, thank you for the caution flag. Alright. So, laps to go after pit is going to be less than that. Let's take... Yeah, let's take 1 can. Do I dare take 4? Do I dare take 2? Do I want to take... Because, like, we could probably make it on fuel by, like, doing this. I probably want to do this. I'm going to do this. Fuck it. 2 tires, 1 can. Should be more than enough fuel to make it to the end.
Alright, you're coming to the green.
Whew, okay. Speed. Please and thank you. Alright. Up through the gears. 8 laps to go. 8 laps of fuel. You love to see it. The question is, did everyone else take 4 tires? I mean, we're looking pretty good on these tires. We are indeed looking pretty good on these tires. Okay. We just need to survive. Survival! Survival is all that will matter. We just need to hang on to the lead. We just gotta pull a Greg Biffle on old tires, just stay in the lead at Texas. Easy. Easy video game. 7 laps. 7 laps of existing in the lead. No problemo. Nemechek is losing spots. That's going to hurt him in points. He's getting railroaded out here. Sucks to suck, John. Has anyone ever come up with the nickname John Cunter Nemechek? Like, I feel like that's like day one. That's like day one you come up with that name. I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere on the internet, though. John Cunter Nemechek. I didn't ever come up with it because I like John Hunter. Except when he was in trucks at KBM. Like, there's just something about being a KBM driver that makes me despise a motherfucker. I have no problem with Bubba Wallace. I love Eric Jones. I appreciate me some Christian Eckes. I'm alright with Todd Gilliland. Love Harrison Burton. But when they were all at KBM, fucking despise them. It's like, fuck off. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The only one that doesn't get it is Chandler. But that's because I was a fan of him before he even made it to the Truck Series. Oh, we're turning. Oh, we're tight. We're tight. Oh, we're tight. Alright, we're going to be tight for the last 3 laps of this race, which is bad news. Oh boy, Sauter's there. He's trying to get me arrow loose, but that doesn't work in this game. Hobbitch. Hobbitch, it doesn't work. 3 laps. 3 laps to go. I don't even need to win this race. I just want to win this race because we spent this entire playthrough not winning races. We're tight. Ooh, we're tight. Ooh, the controller's vibrating a lot. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Oh, dear. Ooh, it's still tight. I have to back out of the gas so much. Just stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. That's all we gotta do. They cannot get me on the outside, man. I'm telling you. He's not even bothering to try either. Alright, white flag. Just gotta fucking survive this last lap. Fuel is fine. We've actually got extra laps. Oh, they're getting side by side behind me. That's actually bad. That means there are multiple avenues of attack for these guys. Sauter might get me on the outside, guys. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be close. I gotta stay in front of it. Oh, here we go. That was a perfect block. Absolutely perfectly executed. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Sauter might have had a shot, but I just covered him off. And we're gonna get the win at Texas. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Whew, okay. Fucking breathe in, breathe out, motherfucker. We are making it happen. Okay, so. Mike Harmon 8th, Wendell Chavis 9th. After fucking failing inspection 2, Wendell Chavis drives from last to 9th. What a legend. And Sauter still has more points than me. How, dude? I've won both these races. I keep winning all the stages, and Sauter still has more points than me. Unbelievable, dude. Alright, well. Nemechek got the fastest lap, too, so I didn't even get that. Well, I guess I led the entire race, so. Didn't get the benefit of the draft at all at any time. Alright, finish first. It's Phoenix time. By the way, we're still on max difficulty. Still on max difficulty. Dude, I can't believe that Sauter is still ahead of me in points, even after 5 wins, dude. Finally, dude. Finally, breaking out. Picked a great time to start going fast, let me tell you. Alright. Guess what time it is? It's Phoenix time. I attended this race. And this was like the only truck that didn't get made. I saw a custom for Brett Moffitt's Michigan win. I saw a custom for that. It was $250. I was like, I'll think about it. No one's ever made a die cast for this one. Motherfucker, my first NASCAR race. My favorite driver, not named Corbin Forrester, wins the race. And they don't produce the diecast. Fuck off. God damn, dude. That's such a fucking pile of shit. Alright, we have never raced at this track in the truck series. I'm gonna go with 7. 7 feels like a pretty safe spot. Qualifying! Alright. Yeah, so like, I sat, not underneath, like, the press box section, but to the right of the press box section, to the right of the finish line. Like, right about here is where I sat. Hopefully I can line that up in editing. But yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoyed. You know what? That was a great night. The first night in Phoenix, very good. Very good first night in Phoenix. Got to see Brett win. Got to go get pizza with Mudrunner. That was a good fucking day. 15th. Let's fucking go.
Where's that put us on the track?
15th. The usual fucking qualifying spot. Do I want to loosen it more? No, we'll see how everyone else drives. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. This race actually took place at night. Max McLaughlin is well prepared for this race. That's interesting. Oh no. Purdy failed inspection. Whatever shall that team do? Alright. Coming to Green at Phoenix. Yay. Yeah, I was surprised at how cold it was during the nighttime at Phoenix too, by the way. I was surprised, but I thought the exact same thing that the FIA did. That, oh, we can fucking do races in the middle of the night in the Middle East. We could certainly do a race at 1 a.m. in America. It's like, no, actually. Nope, not quite. Ooh, it doesn't turn. Okay, I should have loosened it more, actually. So, what I remember in these games, is that Phoenix is like a very difficult track. Like, you need a custom setup at Phoenix. From what I remember, like, this is one of the hardest tracks in the 704 games, lineup of games. We got the 45 miles an hour pit road speed limit, though. We know that much, at least. So that is some solid knowledge gained right there. We are turning. Let's take the shortcut. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the only reason that I went to Phoenix was to meet Corbin. That's why I wanted to go to Chicagoland, because I knew that he was going to go to that race. But, like, I was fucking so sick of NASCAR at this point. Like, trucks were being rough for a while. Xfinity was terrible. And the Cup Series was just not fun because Truex was just getting screwed every single fucking week because it was an even year. And I was just like, man, I don't even want to go. I don't actually even want to go to this race. But, like, I knew that everyone on the internet was going to be like, oh, Colin Gates chickened out of going to a NASCAR race. He really is afraid of Ty Dillon, guys. I knew that was what was going to happen. And you know what? I will say, Ty Dillon was a gracious host at the Twisted Tea Terminal. The Twisted Tea Terminal, which was actually on, like, yeah, you see that little balcony over there on the press box thing? That balcony back there is where the Twisted Tea fucking thingamajig was set up. And that's where I fucking met Ty Dillon. And I saw him again later on that weekend. Just walking around the garage area. I was like, oh, hey. He was like, you enjoying yourself? And I'm like, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was Saturday. Yeah, I was like, yeah, yesterday was great. I had no idea what was about to happen. Oh, fuck. I wonder how many drivers actively know of my existence. Because, like, there's gotta be several. And not, like, in passing. Not like, you know, I got all those autographs from the guys in the lineup, you know? At Phoenix, I got video of Jimmy Johnson saying hi to Toxic. you know, that section. I'm not including that. Like, those people, like, you know, those drivers, like, they fucking saw me and they didn't even, like, know that I was who I was. They just thought I was some rando that they'll never see again, right? No, I'm talking, like, actively aware of my existence kinds of drivers. Such as the Dillons. The fucking Dillon family. I wonder if I torpedoed Corbin's chances of getting signed to the Dillon fucking management group by just hating the finish of the 2018 Daytona 500. I wonder. Because they've signed some fucking sad motherfuckers over the years. I know that Chase... Oh my goodness, we're wrecking. Okay, I just fucking died in the fucking dog leg. What was that, motherfucker? What in God's name did I just witness? Dude, what are these tires looking like? Okay, they're pretty rough. I could probably take 2 and make up some spots, but like, that really doesn't help me very much. Oh my god, turn the car! It doesn't turn! So I got tapped at the apex of the dog leg, and that caused me to fucking spin out. Wow. Alright, well... Downshifting? No, downshifting is a terrible idea in this corner. Alright, well we're just not having a good time. This is probably where Corbin would have ran if he had run a Texas or Phoenix even. You know, I will say that I got a hot pass thanks to MBM. Thanks to MBM, I got a hot pass for the... I'm going to take everything. I'm going to lower the left side pressures. Oh, that is a lot of lowering of the pressure. Okay, maybe that's too much. Okay, I guess we'll just... I'm going to go with 18 on the lefts. Let's hope that this is a good spot. And let's increase the rights. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. This is I'm using lessons learned from the setup that I stole off of YouTube. I'm gonna take out a little more wedge. Yeah, just fucking do it. Okay, looks like we're restarting 18. Let's see if I have improved the drivability of this truck in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna go with probably not, but we're gonna hope for the best. Speed, okay, speed. I did get the hot pass thanks to MBM, so it wasn't like... See, that was the thing that when I was talking to Corbin's team, is that they were disappointed that they couldn't get me a hot pass because they weren't going to the fucking race. But I was like, nope, I've got other connections. It's all good, man. It's all good. Y'all fucking make the truck better in the off-season. Y'all focus on making the truck better in the off-season. Anyway, that is not my fault. At all. You cannot blame me for that. No caution. Oh my fucking god. All talk is in the lead. And driving off. Fuck me. This is why we need to take no tires on the next pit stop, by the way. Yeah. But no, that's the reason. That's the reason that I aborted going to Chicagoland and decided to go to Phoenix instead. Is because they said they were gonna be there! And then they didn't go there! Because the logistics were bullshit. They were terrible logistics just to, you know, fly the fucking team out from fucking, just to drive all the way across the country from, North Carolina to, Phoenix. Just for a race that probably had terrible purse payout. All I'm saying is, if I had a super fan, if I was a backmarker team with no prospects and I had a super fan that I knew was going to attend the race, I'd go! I'd go, personally. That's just me, though. Logistics be damned. That's just me, though. Is that Nemechek? No, that's Joe Nemechek, not John. Joan, he's gonna come up and fucking wreck my shit again, though. You best believe that. Jesus. Anyway, well, I could fucking look at this fucking screen and know who it is, yeah. I don't think the truck's any faster than it was. We're probably gonna have to take out more wedge, if I had to guess. You know, Phoenix has kind of been the racing mecca for my family. Because my aunt went to Phoenix in 2006. I just remembered that, dude. My aunt went to Phoenix in 2006 and fucking took a picture of Mark Martin for me. I do recall that. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Alright, looks like we've got 14th place speed. It's a very Corbin outing at this racetrack, that's for sure. I remember in 2015 at Phoenix, Timmy Hill dumped Corbin and he threw his fucking Hutchins device at him or something. under the pacing. That was a great moment. That was a top tier moment if you ask me. Alright. 16 laps remaining. We want to do, yeah, probably half a can. I'm going to take rights only. I'm also going to take out wedge, because fuck it, honestly, and put up some tape. Actually, no. I'm going to not put up the tape. Okay, that is worth, wow, I have actually lost spots. Interesting. Apparently no one took tires. Alright, well that's annoying. Okay, so my grand strategy in order to get into the fucking lead has been, ruined. Oh, look at that speed. Okay, never mind. Maybe it was a good idea to take the tires. I have already made up every spot that I lost. Okay. Okay, Piglet. Into this corner and not dying. Why does Dillon have to be on my inside? I hate when they go to my inside. Look at them just drive around me. Okay, everything that I gained, I've lost. Stop being on my inside, you fucking cunts. Fuck off! Okay. Oh, cool. We're 3 wide outside. Wow, so just amazing how your momentum can shift in this fucking game. Can I not have people on my inside? No, I have to have people on my inside at all times. That is a requirement. And we're wrecking. Why are we wrecking? Anyone's guess. We're still wrecking. Truck is destroyed. Fantastic. Alright, looks like we're going to finish last in this race, as it turns out. Looks like we're finishing last. Wow. Wow, and that is apparently me pitting. Fucking stupid. I can't abort the stop either. You can't abort the stop, so I have to fucking take this fucking stop. Fuck this fucking game, dude. Oh, we're wrecking again. Oh. Well, I'm 2 laps down, thankfully, so this caution doesn't help me at all. Austin Wayne Self is pitting. Wow, that's great. That's just great. Yeah, so I guess I'm 2 laps down. So, caution doesn't help me at all. We just have to hope that Dalton Sargent can somehow get up in there and make something happen here at the end. So actually, there's even less laps to go. So actually, this is a green-white checkered in the daylight. This race happened at night, by the way. Okay, Carlton.
Still there. Drop your speed, driver.
This actually is how this race went. It wasn't actually green-white checkered. It was like 4 laps to go restart. And then Brett won this fucking race like a goddamn Chad. Like the alpha fucking Chad he is.
Stay on the bottom here for me. Careful now. Still there.
But that is unfortunately not what's going to happen in this universe. Pain! Yeah. Like, where the race recap word is, like, that's where I sat for this race. Like, exactly that row, too. But it's like, I don't remember which, like, column. It was, like, something like that, I think. Or, like, that one. Where the word is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully y'all understand that. Alright, well, it really doesn't matter. We have made it to the next round. The question is, who else has made it to the next round? Yeah, not really that surprising. Nemechek and Haley miss. Kind of expected. After their shit performance at Martinsville. And there you have it. 1 event remains. 1 more race in this game. In this season mode, you have advanced to the championship round. Now the good news is that I don't know how hard Homestead is. But the good news is that I don't have to win. I only have to beat 3 motherfuckers. 3. Count them, 3 motherfuckers. That's all I have to do. Okay? And we've got it. Next time on the Kamikaze Games channel, we end the 2018 nostalgia playthrough of NASCAR Heat 3 season mode. How's it gonna go? How's it gonna end? And will I be sad about it? I probably is what I'm gonna say to that one. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games playing some more NASCAR Heat 3. And I will see you in the final part next time. Bye.
Come on! Die! What is it gonna take? Someone die! Not me!
And then that. Then just that. Stupid. This is exactly what a tournament would be like. I was about to get very mad. Never mind, I still get to be very mad.
Rubbing, grinding, banging, cuddling, fucking.
That's a good one.